What's up? How's it going, guys? Welcome to Days Watch channel. I've been on hiatus. It's been quite a while since I posted my last video, and that's because I've been busy, and I don't do this full time. I do this because I love watches, and I love sharing it with people and sharing my collection. I've been a little bit busy the last couple of weeks, and I think it's perfect. It's a perfect time for me to do a state of the collection. Right, I've got 6 stunners. Well, in all honesty, I've sold one. Right, I'm trying to pare down the collection, and I want to bring it down to 4 pieces. Right, I think all I need right now is just one dress watch, a chronograph, a diver, a travel watch, and a chronograph. Did I say that already? But yeah, but for now, I have 6 pieces. And all right, let's just start with, the Patek Nautilus in yellow gold. Right, extremely love this piece. It's stunning, and it's a beautiful watch, right? And this is my dress watch. I got my diver on the Yachtmaster. Some may not consider this a diver, but yeah, I like it, right? I prefer it to I prefer it to a Submariner, right? It's just my choice, right? Obviously it's not as iconic, not as great or popular as a Submariner, but I like it. I got my GMT Master 2, and I'm actually looking to sell this piece, right? Rolex GMT Master 2. Why am I selling? Why do I want to sell this piece? Well, it's because I have the Royal Oak Dual Time, right? And I just want to keep one. Sometimes less is more. I don't want to have to decide between wearing this or the GMT Master 2. I just prefer the Royal Oak, right? I don't want to hold on to pieces if I'm not going to wear them. So I'm keeping this for sure. And my chronograph, right, the Rolex Daytona, obviously I'm keeping this one. It's a beautiful watch. I really love this piece, right? It looks great on the wrist, and it's the Rolex Daytona, it's the king of Rolex steel sports. It's a beautiful watch, right? And sadly, I've sold the Reverso. I'm just waiting for funds to come in, and I'll ship this watch out. Beautiful watch, right? What can I say? It's a Reverso, it's iconic, but unfortunately, I'm not wearing this as much as I'd like to. And the problem is because I have the Nautilus, and if I have the Reverso, I'll always wear the Reverso and not wear the Nautilus. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you have too many watches, you don't want to wear the more expensive, nicer ones, and that's a real shame. So by selling off the Reverso, it kind of forces me to wear my Nautilus, right? And these things are made to be worn, Have it on the blue Casafagliano strap. I really love this piece, I just got it back from service, and off it goes. It's a beautiful watch, and that's the state of the collection. Now, that being said, since I'm in the process of selling watches, I just give you my thoughts on the watch market, right, and what's been happening. So, sold the Reverso. I've listed the Rolex GMT, and believe it or not, there hasn't been a lot of interest for this watch, right? This is probably, I'd say, the top 3 hottest watches in the market, right? It's the Rolex GMT, the Submariner, the Daytona. Okay, you can throw in the Patek Nautilus, the Royal Oak, but those watches are on a different price point. And to be quite honest, there hasn't been too much interest on the Rolex, on Rolex sports in general, right? I'm looking at the classifieds. There are a lot of listings, a lot of GMTs, a lot of Batman. Okay, this one not as many, but there are a few, But steel ceramic sports Rolex, right? What's happening? I think there's a bit of Rolex fatigue. You know, people are getting a little bit tired of Rolex sports. You know, they're too expensive for first-time buyers, right? Let's say you want to get into the watch market. You know, dropping $15,000 Canadian, okay, 10,000 US dollars. That's a lot of money. You know, it's a lot of money for someone, a first-time luxury watch buyer to take the plunge, right? It's a lot of money, and what I'm seeing is that there's a huge surplus of Rolex sports watches listings. Prices have definitely plateaued. In fact, they're kind of dropping on the used market, on the secondary watch market. I don't know what to make of it. Has the bubble popped? No. I mean, you know, Rolex is still highly coveted. It's all a matter of price, right? It's all about, you know, how much people are willing to pay for it. And the difference is that now the supply is out there. You know, the supply is out there on the secondary market. If you wanted to buy one, you know, you could quite easily get one. Not new at the AD, but prices have definitely plateaued. I don't see them going up. They haven't been going up over the last month or so. They've been kind of stagnating, you know, kind of plateau. Even for the Rolex Daytona, right? I think they've been holding steady at around, you know, like this one I have, 116520 complete set. You know, I think they probably, you know, would probably sell for about 23 to 25,000 Canadian. You know, people are asking quite a lot still, 27,000, 26, 27,000 Canadian. But I am pretty sure, you know, these will go at 20 Canadian, right? 20 to 25 Canadian. And, you know, they're not going up, right? I don't see them going up. Is it a good time to buy? Well, that's a very good question. I think, I don't know, you know, these watches are so expensive, right? Asset inflation, what it's kind of, I mean, look at the stock market, right? It's like all-time highs, you know, but I don't know what to make of it. You know, I think if you're in the market for luxury watch, right, I think it's a good time to buy, just because a lot of people are selling. You're gonna have a lot of people who would feel pressured to sell simply because there's so many listings. So, you know, kind of go for it, right? If you're looking for a great watch. What's the best value steel Rolex sports watch right now? Right, it always has to be the Rolex Explorer 2, but even those are starting to creep up. I think if you're looking for a ceramic Rolex, the ceramic Submariners, I think, you know, you can get some pretty good deals just because there's so many out there on the used market. GMTs are still a little bit expensive, a little bit inflated in my opinion, and you know, they're great watches, right? But what I've been actually looking at are dress watches, gold dress watches. You know, there are some really good deals out there to be had. You know, some Patek Calatravas, maybe even a Lange and Zona. I've never owned a German watch, so that could be in the works in the foreseeable future. Who knows, right? But anyway, that's just my take on the watch market in general. I don't see prices going up. I think they plateaued. They have been dropping for the last couple months. And if you're looking for one, hey, you know, you find a good deal, you know, go for it, right? Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. Bye.